What up, guys? A little bit late. There was birthday of a relative. I'm like more than 100 points below plateau. I need to grind a lot before I can get into live arenas or anything. It's gonna be a little bit slow start today. I don't know if you guys saw it. I was kind of watching it a little bit while doing other stuff at the same time. Scratch made a weird reaction video to the Snackbox Niklaus video. I'm like 99% certain he didn't even like watch a little bit of the Snackbox video, but it was kind of like a reaction video. That's okay. That's an interesting one. Okay, I'm so gonna lose this battle. Bro, it's so hard to climb the plat these days. Teams are just too good. It's a... yeah, it's a Theodosia. Like, what am I supposed to do? I need to get Marius as soon as possible. I've been working on it. I actually got some Chaos Dust upgrades on him today, but he's not even like glooped or anything yet, and you're still missing a lot of things, and the gear is not even good. Maybe I should actually gloop it to use it right now, because it would be better. I need somebody to clear the total guard and buff strip and everything. It's the most important video in the raid history. Yeah, I mean, a lot of like the specific, like, you know, details about the snack, like they went really into detail, and he had a lot of like you know, screenshots, which I appreciate. It made it a lot more, you know, how would I say, he came up with facts and, you know, facts and logic and receipts. Kind of knew about like most of it before seeing the video, but they had a lot of, you know, screenshots, which is good, and a lot of like, you know, obviously his private conversations with which I'm not, I wasn't privy to, but of course I had my own, so, you know, it's always been like this. I'm not even like, like on the Scratch video, he's funnily enough making like a weird angle to like defend Mad. I don't know if he's aware how much Mad didn't like him. We had emotes and everything about him, but I'm not even saying it's like, you know, Mad or SP, or, you know, it's specific individuals that, you know, do it, always have done it, and there will always be future ones, you know. And of course the main issue is that you can do it in the first place, but I don't think he even knows. I'm pretty sure Scratch just has no idea. I don't think he even knows how much, you know, some mad people were doing it. And I'm sure the people that were doing it, or other people, might know a lot more than me, but Scratch clearly never heard about this before. It's kind of funny that he went so, you know, like, so at it, like defending Mad. But, I mean, I'm not saying it's like Mad, it's specific people, it's specific players, but he clearly doesn't know. And he definitely didn't watch the Snackbox video either, but outside of not watching Snackbox video, I don't think he, like, even heard about this topic or looked into it before. Anyway, I don't want to go like too much like personal on it, but it's, you know, I mean, he went personal too. He called them liars, so that's one thing. You know, it's probably gonna be a pretty spicy video. I'll try to keep it clean, but tomorrow I'll make a video about the Scratch reaction video. Snackbox, like maybe a day before he released his video, he asked me, like, you know, you can do a reaction video if you want. It's not like he, you know, told me to do it, but he was like saying you totally can do it. It was 3-hour video. I watched it the entire thing, or listened it mostly. I was like cooking and doing other things at the same time. I didn't do reaction video on it, but I kind of wanted to do reaction video to the Scratch reaction video. Anyway, drama enjoyers win again. People who hate drama, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna have drama for a couple of weeks again, I'm pretty sure. What is crazy? Can you be more elaborate, like what I've been saying about Mad when I left it, Timoto? Like, I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, but you guys maybe don't know, like, I'm getting hate from the both sides. People are saying that I'm too friendly with Mad, and I'm too antagonistic with Mad. I'm trying to keep it real, you know. It's not like, when I was in the Mad, the official policy was not to cheat, and the clan leader back then, who is not the clan leader anymore, Infinite, he was very strong against cheating. People do it by themselves, you know. That's what I was saying before. I'm not even saying it's Mad per se. I mean, the core about the boosting has been Mad, but it's like specific players in Mad. It's not like the... I don't know the current clan leader, but I'm pretty sure the current clan leader is not like organizing it, though I know that the clan leaders of some other top clans, like multiple other top clans, have been, so, you know, I wouldn't put that past them either, but at least when I was in it, Infinite was very strongly against cheating, and, you know, people try to hide it from their clanmates and so on, so, you know, it happens. Wait, he has 2 counters, I can just go, yeah. Oh wait, I should have used the Mario's team now. But yeah, I get, like, how would I say it? I don't have issue with Mad, I don't have issue with Aspie, not Niklaus, like there's people in all of those that, you know, I don't like and don't like me, and there's people that I like. But if anything, I take issue with the Scratch video, because he clearly just, you know, he didn't watch the video that he's reacting to. He hasn't looked into the topic at all. He doesn't clearly know anything about it. He's calling like the Niklaus and Snackbox liars. And then he's saying, you know, let's not make it personal. It's a little bit, you know, the Scratch might have made a similar reaction video to me years ago, where he reacted to a video that he didn't watch, and he was just, you know, arguing, like, you know, he was just strawmanning me. He was making his own fanfiction about what I said in my video, which I didn't even talk about those topics, and then he, you know, it's a weird one. He's farming content of the drama, so, you know, everybody's farming it, I guess. Some people care about it, the topic, and want the cheating to stop. I don't think Scratch really cares about the topic, he just cares about the content. I mean, he doesn't know about the topic, so he hasn't looked into it before. He's only doing it for the drama. Yeah, the Hades one. He literally didn't watch my video, like, at all. He didn't watch it at all. When Scratch made the video, I was on vacation. I wasn't home. I really wanted to react to it, but then when I was home, it was like week after, and then I was like, you know, just gonna steer drama. Drama for no reason, you know, but I wish I was home back then, because I wanted to react to it, because it was just BS. And I saw this video from Scratch, and it was the same thing, basically. And he's calling other people, like, you know, drama farmers and liars and being toxic. And he didn't have a look into the topic, and he's basically doing the same thing too, so... It's a little bit, you know... I don't want to fight with all the content creators, but sometimes you can't help it, you know. Actually, there's a lot of people that I know, a lot of things that I know, that I don't, you know, I don't even bring up, because I try to be a little bit friendly with content creators and not bring up all of their, you know, all of the bones buried in their closet. But now it's not gonna be like that, I guess. Once again. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Did anyone else watch the Scratch video? What do you guys think about it? Maybe I should have asked that before I went on the rant about it. Yeah, Marius is still slower than Rotos. Great job. I don't think I can farm. I need to get the Marius team going, but I can't farm with it right now. You have to have something like Marius to deal with everything. You need multi-hits to deal with Total Guard, and you kind of need buff strip too. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. I'm an industry plant. Anyway, let's hope that I can get plat this week. I kind of didn't deserve it last week when I did get it, so. Yeah, my Marius sucks. It's in Mercurial, but it's horrible. But again, I don't even have the blessing. That's kind of issue. Everybody has the blessing by now. So I need to just spam refresh and look for teams that I can turtle with. That's the only way I can grind this amount of points in a reasonable amount of time. What are you talking about, Boplo? Like the cheating drama, or like, can you elaborate? What about last week was shameful? Can I just turtle this? Well, it's RNG. Is everybody geared? By the way, does this camera angle drive annoy you? I'm trying to... I did again some feng shui. And it's a little bit in the, you know... I'm not done yet, it's a little bit... I want it to be like, kind of like this angle, but not quite like this. It's not in straight, like straight in front of me, it's like between my two monitors, like the... How would I say? I have like two monitors here, and then one on the side, on like portrait mode. It used to be in the middle of the two monitors that are on top of each other. And now it's like between the double monitor and the portrait one. I don't know. I don't know how I can react to the scratch video without like making drama, because, you know, I'm just gonna call him like that he doesn't know that he's lying about things, but I think it needs to be done. Somebody needs to, you know, keep it real. And I definitely take a little bit offense to the video, to be honest. And the thing is that, you know, of course us arena enjoyers, we're gonna take issue with cheating. Majority of raid player players don't care about this at all. They think that when PvP in general is, like, if you go Reddit, you make any kind of conversation about PvP, and they will say that PvP is cringe because you need to whale, and, you know, only stupid whales do PvP. So most of the player base don't care about this at all. They don't care about anything in relation to PvP. Ah, no. It's gonna be a slow one. Yeah, Mikey didn't get him. Okay, good. It had the wrong presets. Okay, only 100 points more. Surely I can farm this. Vulcanos with turtle team seems a little bit sussy. No, I'm not going for the 5-star soul on Mavara. I might go for it on Embers, but it's not really like a big deal. I'm going for the fusion token though. That would be the third token. If next fusion sucks balls, which I almost pray it does, then I can finally have a lockout. After playing this game since 2019, I would finally have a lockout champion. I think that would actually be kind of big. Getting Fabian is probably gonna be almost a bigger deal than getting many quite good mythics for my account, considering that I don't have any at all. It's probably gonna be quite huge upgrade. Obviously, I'm gonna have the same issue with him that I do with Marius. I don't have a soul. It's gonna take a while to get soul. I really want to get it on both of them, but, you know, that's just the way it is. It's gonna take a while. I need to get Predator soul, I need to get Fabian soul, and I need to get Marius soul. It's gonna take like more than a year to get those, sadly. Probably a lot more than a year. What's up, Oliver? Yeah, he called both of them liars. Well, you'll see it in my video. I can find so many things that Scratch did like that too. Not even about me, other things too. So, you know. He definitely didn't watch 3 hours of it, but I don't know if he even watched 5 minutes. Like, I don't know. If I had to guess, I don't think he even opened the video. I don't think he watched at all. I think he's just making the reaction video for the content. He didn't talk about any of the points that were made in the video, not a single one. And he also, based on what Scratch said on video, he didn't even know about things that were like mentioned. Like, he was just making, like, you know, content farming raw without even knowing about the topic at all. He was just, you know, spitballing basically. Like, for instance, there was many things, but for instance, he said that Niklaus didn't speak about the cheating before, and now he's trying to justify it afterwards and making up fanfiction, when, you know, he did make videos about it before. He talked about it, and, you know, they show a lot of those conversations. I mean, the video was about the conversations he had with them, and he made videos about it, and, you know, everything, and people have been complaining about that. So... Well, okay. Soros, did you see the video I made about the cheating scandal? Because Plarium has, before, they have literally said that boosting is cheating, and previously they have removed rewards from people that gained avatars by boosting in Tag Team Arena. They're just not being like proactive about it all the time, but they have literally said that it is cheating, and they have punished before people for doing so. So I don't agree with that. Plus, everybody just knows inherently that it's it's not something that you're supposed to do. But that wasn't even really part of Scratch video. That's just a general argument that you're making, I guess. I saw many people making that argument, but I disagree. Turtle seems still the way to go. I don't know if we can find exactly teams like this on the reset, but probably the optimal way to push for me is just to spam refresh and turtle people. I'm like avoiding all of the Theodosia teams and ones with like block damage and Bayek and 15 other things, but we can probably find couple scrubs who are pushing for plat like me and ruin their day just like my day is getting ruined as well. Duke Jeff, this guy's always in live arena. I'm not really planning to use Mavara today in plat. I'm planning to use her in live arena, but doubtful I'm gonna use her in plat. Bro, turtles in live arena, that's trolling. That's trolling. Well, it's not season, so I could almost meme like that in some battles, but I feel like it would be almost disrespectful for my enemies. I don't know if I want to do that. Like, yeah, I could, if I see some weak account, I could whip out turtles against him, but that would almost be like an insult, so I would take it. If somebody picks turtles against me in live arena, just to know, I kind of take it as an insult. They're basically flexing on me. That's basically what you do if you pick turtles. could be that you're just memeing, but you know, you can't know the motives, and the other one is that they're just flexing. What's up, Atamanas? Yeah, now we start to see more teams like this. We could almost take even this team, but it's very risky both with, well, with everything except Marriage. All of the other ones are kind of risky. We could get buff stripped, we could get stuck into block damage and so on. Yeah, there's no way I'm beating this one. I don't know, maybe I am the only one that is ego like that, but I kind of take offense if somebody picks turtles against me. I know I'm weak, but you know, you don't need to tell me that. By the way, if you guys want to do friendly battles or talk about stuff, you know, today there's no season, so there's no need to rush or try hard live arena, so I'm kind of down to just chilling and chatting too. Instead of being super try hard about getting points like I was in the last season. Yeah, Kavalax I don't think is that great. I mean, if they don't have Mercurial, it is great, but I wouldn't really farm like souls and build and everything like that, and then hope that they have bad builds, which they will get better builds in future. Oh fuck, I already got into plat. It's maybe not too great to be this early. Well, there's 2 hours. Maybe I get pushed out. Well, Vito, sure, right now off-season, if somebody picks turtles, I'll give them benefit of the doubt, but during the season, nobody that we're gonna fight is gonna pick turtles. Like, as a not like troll, because they're gonna have, you know, over 9,000 teams that are way better than turtles. Okay, finally some battles, let's go. Oh, you have a big manifesto about the cheating. Let's see. Matching with your clanmate and leaving in live arena isn't adding external mechanic, which is kind of what cheating really means. Scratch suggesting Nick get banned or admitting to cheating was cringe. If you go to casino and play for money and they use clear deck of cards, you can see what the next card is and use that to win. It's the casino's fault and they need to fix that. As opposed to bringing X-ray glasses. Ideally it's just not possible, but I can't imagine banning someone for using your mechanics put together. I can tell you that there was a little bit debate in the content creator chat about it. Actually kind of vocal. Some people... I don't know if I'm digging myself deeper into the hole, but some people really went to town in suspicious ways in this debate, but some people were saying that we need to punish the cheaters. Like Drog was saying it, and I was like, sure, let's do it, we should do it. At least from now on, people need to fear a little bit, you know, Divine Rat, so that we don't have this kind of thing. The bans for cheating have been too sparse and too long ago, we need maybe new ones. But then there was like a bunch of people that were saying that, you know, we need penalties for Niklaus, but not the people before. Niklaus needs to be example, and you know, we can't look into the things that happened before it, because you know, we can't know. That's a little bit sussy. Like that was, I was a little bit, you know, that seemed a little bit odd. I think if Niklaus gets punished, they should look into the other people. It's probably gonna be very impractical and hard, but you know, it is you know, some people had very suspicious feelings about it. And also some people were just saying that we can't punish anybody for cheating. That was also a little bit suspicious. I'll put it like that. Okay, I can kind of pick anything against this team. Let's just go with Westil and have fun and not go too seriously. I could even go Mavara, but no, not Mavara, this one. Also, mad people have been giving me shit for being in Alio. So I hope they calm down now when it's a little bit more common knowledge that, you know, everybody's been doing it. And I said this already multiple times. I definitely not saying that the clan is doing it. It's individual people in different clans, including Mad. And I guess Mad was kind of the root cause of this, or Mad players were root cause of this drama in the first place. So it is what it is. They have punished cheaters before. I literally had screenshots in my video about it, but it's been sparse. There was one content creator who used cheat engine on stream. He got banned. Well, there was a couple people in content creator program who also did that. They were trying to expose cheat engine so that Plarium would fix it, and they got, you know, yeeted as well. I'm pretty sure they got both banned and kicked out of the CC program. And then, like I said, there was that example of Plarium removing rewards from people that boosted in a tag team arena tournament for avatars. But it's definitely, this is like on like span of many years, so they are not like hardcore, you know, punishing every cheater. But yeah. I think they should, when we have evidence that somebody cheated, I think they should start punishing. And even if they are not gonna invest that much resources that they're gonna get every cheater, they should do it every now and then, just so that people have a little bit, you know, fear of God, of the like divine wrath of Plarium. I think that would be the most practical thing. It wouldn't completely fix the issue, but it would be a lot better than not doing anything. Okay, we lost. I could pick Rotos, but I didn't want to go too hard. Yeah, I agree, no one is afraid of Plarium's Banhammer, and that really is so. If people had a little bit fear, I think there would be a lot less cheating, at least less blatant. I think it would be generally less and less blatant than it was right now. It is kind of crazy that they were selling the trophies, but it's not, you know, is anybody shocked? Because not to make this like a racial thing, but there literally was a Russian clan called Conclave who literally had a website to sell rank 1 trophies in Classic Arena, and we basically had the same drama like years ago. The same thing happened, Murdering did the boosting to expose it, and then they fixed it. So this is like déjà vu. We've been through this before. I don't. I get it's a long time ago. Maybe not everybody remembers it or is aware of it, but we've been through this exact same thing before. It's really not that shocking at all. But also I will say it's a little bit complicated because even if you're not like trying to boost, like what are you gonna do when you get matched up against your friends? I'm not really gonna get mad if, you know, somebody's just gonna give a battle to their friend. Even though it's, you know, we can all agree that that's probably not how you should behave in like a competitive thing. So it's kind of Plarium's, you know, Plarium should do something about it. We're still talking about the boosting drum of Wuchuan. There has been more gasoline added to the stove. Scratch made a kind of weird reaction video to Snackbox and Niklaus video, so I didn't eat any fruit pie today. I only ate chicken and nothing else. Well, chicken and vegetables. So Mavara is gonna do well. I guess that would be kind of good against Ambrose, but I'm not gonna do it now. But I feel like I should probably run double Reviver if I'm running Mavara, because she's still very squishy, and right now I kind of like to run Angora with Necret. I like Mavara. I don't think she's gonna like rock my world, but there is some matchups where she's very good. Like if they don't have buff strip and you get Whale and Unkillable on your team, that's kind of OP. But Theodosia does the same thing, and it's much better version of it. Mavara does a lot of heals on the passive. That's the biggest thing I will take about it. I'm running my Mavara in resistance build, but honestly it hasn't seemed that useful in practice. I don't think I'm ever going before things that I need to resist, or even if I am, you know, I don't really feel the effect. Donatello is basically gonna resist anything anyway, except Crixia's, and it's not gonna go before Crixia, and what else is it even useful for? But it's a little bit boring to pick Rotos in every battle. Yeah, Mavara is magic affinity, which is really good for her, since that means that she can sometimes resist Crixia and Fabian, which is very practical. I mean, I do ban Crixia whenever I can, but it's not always the case. If they have stuff like, you know, Bayek and Solanar or Comidus or whoever, some other champions I don't have any way to deal with, and it's an instant loss if I don't ban them, or, you know, I might have to like really go out of my way to get some specific picks to try to deal with them. And Crixia, Donatello is not bulletproof, but I have a chance that I will just get weak hit or resist and get my cooldowns back, and it might be good enough. I definitely would say that I think Crixia is one of the best champions in the game. like, depends how we count champions, but definitely, like, if we just talk about support champions, like, I don't know, at least top 3, it's one of the best ones. It kind of scales with the level of your team, that the better roster you have overall, the more OP Grixia is, but even without other good champions, Grixia is OP, so... I want to do the A2, but I really want to do A1 actually, to get Rotos in it. Let's do A1. Everybody has Fervor. This is kind of rare. Probably shouldn't have done the A1. I don't really want to do my Crony. I don't want to do Donny in Chrono Fates. I kind of automatically added those two together. The reason for that is that there's a lot of things to... Okay, that wasn't good at all. There's a lot of things to resist, and often the fights that I have last way longer. Like this fight, we're already 5 minutes, and this is not like extremely tanky or, you know, hard fight, and we're already at 5 minutes. I often have like 10-minute battles against the good accounts. Like that's almost like normal battle for me in the end of the last season. And we're gonna get locked out multiple times, not once. Plus there's gonna be buff strips and other things, and they're often gonna have like increased accuracy buffs. Many meta champions actually do it, not just Marius. And I think it's a little bit complicated. I do like the full resistance build. If you just use Donatello as a Grixia counter and nothing else, and you have like strong champions that you feel like you might be able to finish the battle relatively quickly, I think it makes sense. But for me, I'm using Donny a lot more than that, and I don't want to put him in Chrono Fates, to be honest. If you have a lot of options and you're not always picking it, I probably would put Donny in Chrono Fates. Thanks for the follow, Arasal Enjoyer. Yeah, but you can have it in like Chrono Fates plus other set and it works against Grixia, right? I'm pretty sure if you have it in either Pinpoint, or at least Pinpoint, but Pinpoint or Mercurial, I feel like it should work still. I'm pretty sure both of them will work. I've seen other people do it, so... I haven't done it, but I'm pretty sure it works because other people do use it. But Pinpoint works too, right? I'm pretty sure Pinpoint does it. Okay. Fuck, it's 1197. I need to make some kind of rules to have a little bit fun. I don't want to be like too disrespectful, but I also don't want to go too hard. Maybe I can pick Predator against this guy. I think it's gonna be a Carnage battle. I think Predator is too... Predator is banned, he's too OP. If we're fighting like level 80s and 90s, it's gonna be a little bit cringe if I go... Oh, he went with Predator. If I always go with the same Rotos team, like my most powerful picks. Buster would be really good here. I don't think I have like any of my buff strippers. I don't think Ukko or Jack is geared right now. What do I pick? Not Rodos. Rodos is banned too. I can't pick Westil against this. Galleos? I guess we go Galleos without Necret. And I ban Odin maybe. Odin, yeah, let's go. I'm so gonna lose this battle. Have I played against Sabral? Yeah, I faced her actually multiple times at the end of the last season. People were always playing either Lamasu or Shu Chen with Sabral. I think I won like most of those battles. It didn't seem like she hit super hard. Maybe people just had really bad builds on her, but she wasn't doing that much damage. And also squeezy, so it's like... I'm sure it can hit harder than what they did to me, but it's like utility nuker. So, you know, maybe it will scale, maybe it will be a lot more impactful if they have really good builds. But the few battles that I had, maybe I had like, I wanna say maybe like 6 to 10 battles against her. I think I won like all of them or most of them. I can't pick Westil because I don't have her in Mercurial. Carnage at least has Swift Parry. Okay. Maybe I need to try hard. I mean, he had pretty, you know, he had pretty good champions actually. I was looking that, oh, I'm only fighting not level 100s, but he actually used like you know, pretty good champions. Well, Cypher, you know, I don't want to get like too, you know, personal with Scratch, but I think, you know, and I probably should, well, I'm gonna say it. There's a lot of content creators, you know, who make content in the game. They don't really play it, and you know, Scratch is one of those. So, doesn't really do PvP. He doesn't really follow the drama in relation to Arena. He's making content, which is fair enough, you know. But he's not like deep into that stuff because, you know, he doesn't really do it. So. Okay, this time we go with the good stuff. He's not picking Predator. Maybe I should pick it while I can. I mean, Scratch seems like kind of like a nice guy normally, but he's a little bit, you know, how would I say? I mean, he, you know, what's the way you would say it? He's a little bit like, not cry bully, but like, he acts like a nice guy and then he's like very mean. In like, you know, in a weird way. I don't know, there's probably a word for it, but he was kind of really, I feel like unfair to Niklaus and Snackbox. I think that was like a hit job. That was like a political hit job. You know. Didn't seem like he actually watched it or cared to, you know the facts about it. It's kind of weird that he's defending Mad in the first place, because historically Mad has not liked him at all. Matt had all kind of emotes about him in the Discord. I don't know if they don't have them anymore, you know. And they had many dramas with him. Yeah, there is low-level Krakens for sure. It's really boring to pick the same champions. That's even more the thing for me than like giving a break to the low levels, or not low level, but you know, not level 100s. But I'm just always picking Protoss and Predator with Donatello, and maybe the last two change a little bit, but that's pretty much it. I don't think I have enough damage to kill the Marius with the A3 because I don't have Whale, so I'm just gonna go for A2. Yeah, maybe Two-Face is kind of what I'm saying, but it's not really it. Like, he's making content, and he's kind of, you know, he's often very, I don't know the word, there is not a good word for it. He's a little bit ratty, let's put it that way. He's being very, you know, unfair to people, perhaps even just maliciously, you know, misstating facts, put it nicely. But, you know, he's smiling and nice about it. Not nice, but you know what I mean. It's weird. And Snackbox, I don't know him that well, but, you know, I've talked with him, you know, recently. He seems like, you know, he definitely does PvP and he cares about the stuff, and he seems like a nice guy. I don't think Scratch truly cares about it at all, he's just doing it for the content. Okay. We're getting bot battle 7 in off-season. Okay, let's ultra try hard on the last one. People who spend $5,000 a week on old account 6-star mythicals. Yeah, well, yeah, there is those. I don't... The last account wasn't even that bad. I'm just weak. Okay, Predator first pick and full try hard. I'm curious, like, the ball is now, like, let's put the, you know, personal drama between different players and, you know, content creators on the side for a moment. What is Brehm gonna do about it? Because actually, even before this drama, you know, started, or when it was just like bubbling to the surface, Brehm instantly said that they had something in mind. Like, they are working on something that is gonna come soon. It's probably not gonna be like a big thing, but I'm curious what they do. And are they gonna do more things about it now that everybody's talking about it? Okay, if I go with Mavara now, maybe let's try double reviver. What if I go Mavara and UDK? That would be kind of funny against the Ukraine duo. Well, I don't think it's surprising that everybody has 6-star souls on Marius, to be honest, because it's kind of old champion at this point and super relevant. So I think it was maybe the first champion for many people. If anything, I'm really behind by not going for it. Okay, let's see if Mod can buff strip this guy. What's up, Jan Shane? Yeah, I don't think like Brehm definitely does not, and I don't think they should really listen to like some individual player or content creator. But one thing that they do, which I definitely seen, that if there is a backlash about something, they do follow the backlash. So if everybody is complaining about, you know, Urokrim nerf or whatever, they will like at least make a community post about it or something. So I think there's a chance that they will go out of their way to try to make things better for PvP, and I think they should make a lot of other changes. I think there should be more ways to get you know, swift parry and deflection accessories, for instance. It's very weird that it's gate kept to like 500 people, like 1 or 2 entire item sets. What else? I think we should have like seasonal rules or tournaments in Live Arena. You could make it a lot more varied and fun, especially now that we have the free item swap and it doesn't ruin your day if you swap items. Now you can't do it with relics. I wish you could just switch relics between champions without any cost. That would be one thing that I would really want them to do. It's not like you want to switch relics just to do like one faction war stage. That would be maybe a little bit too much effort, but maybe we have some, I don't know, some seasonal rules or tournaments in Live Arena, or even like, you know, Dragon Dungeon tournament with one specific faction only. It would be nice that you could change the relics. Okay, it's not looking good. Can I land the debuff? Okay, no. What do I think about Snackbox and Nick video? I think we're just gonna talk about the topic all day. If I don't bring it up, somebody else will later on. Can you be more nuanced about it? It's a 3-hour video. What are you specifically referring to? I think it was a good video. I like that they went into detail about it, and you know, I don't. Of course, they can maybe some of those things, like conversation between people, can be a little bit, you know, people can interpret things differently. But I don't. I think the thing about them selling the trophies is probably true, because that's literally been done before, so... The issue is that it's hard to have, like, guaranteed, like, bulletproof evidence about any of that stuff, and you don't want to, like, you know, call people out for things like that without having the evidence, so it's a little bit, you know, complicated. But it was a good video. It was good that they got Niklaus' side on like a video. Niklaus made a video about it like maybe a couple of weeks before the season ended, before all of this drama happened, and I saw that video, and he kind of talked about the same stuff plus some other things on it, but he didn't really go too deep in with like pictures and receipts and these kind of things, and they did do it on this video, which I liked. I think them selling the top 10 spot sounds totally plausible and realistic. I mean, the drivers are getting paid for whatever they do. Well, I'm not saying like everybody, but the people that do drive on the top accounts, they do get paid for doing Chimera and, you know, doing Bat and so on. And often they're like friends with each other, so it might not be like a literal work contract, and they might get like bonuses of doing big things, but you know, it doesn't surprise me at all. Like I said, years ago, a clan called Conclave, which man literally has some members of Conclave in them right now, like Cartman. Conclave literally had a website of selling rank 1 trophies in Platinum Arena, so it's been done before. And Vanya, who is like one of the Russian drivers that got mentioned in the video, I don't know him personally at all actually, but I've had kind of indirect, chats with him sometimes, and from what I hear from everybody, he's like very nice guy. I'm sure he is, but that doesn't mean that they are not. If they can get more money from doing things that they already were doing, it's not surprising if they try to get more money out of it. So, and I don't really blame them. It's not good, of course, but I don't really blame them even for it. In that sense, of course they're gonna do it if they're allowed to do it. So. I guess we go to boring stuff. This is my default team in the last season. This is the best that I got. What I always revert to. I'm not saying like room for I can't say that word, interpretation what they said in the Snackbox video, but like the DMs, like Nikolaus might they might speak past each other, especially if he's talking with people that don't speak English too well. Obviously there is gonna be misunderstandings, but yeah. Vanya is Ukrainian. Is he like... I'm not sure, like I don't know that specifically, but is he like Ukrainian citizen or like ethnic Ukrainian? Because those are kind of two different things. Like 1/3 of Ukrainians are ethnic Russians, so I'm not sure if he's like ethnic Russian or not. I'm sure he speaks Russian for sure, because he's friends with all of the Russian people. So I don't know, but I would assume that that he's ethnic Russian. Also, I've been vocal about this before. People sometimes that I complain about it too much. I don't really like the driving thing in the first place. I think that the driving always causes a lot of issues. I don't think it's good that, never mind boosting, but that multiple people can play on the same account in the live arena season. I think that itself is not good. But how do you just make it stop? Because logging into other people's accounts is against the game rules, but it's not like... It's probably there just for some kind of that, Brehm reserves the right to do different kind of things, but obviously they're not banning people for doing it. All the content creators are doing takeovers and stuff. But it's not a good thing that multiple people play on the same account, or that multiple people play on multiple different top accounts in the same or different clans. This also causes a lot of, potential for corruption. Okay, we went with the good team, and now we finally got a win, I think. It feels to me that Scratch has a lot of animosity towards Raid/Plarium as of late. What do you mean by that? Towards Plarium? you know, Scratch is a big content creator. He does content. Kind of like, I don't want to blame, you know, the Russians for, you know, taking advantage of the possibilities, you know. He's doing content, everybody's doing content. It is what it is. He's not like a big arena guy, so I didn't expect him to be in the know of this stuff, but I'm a little bit, you know, little bit surprised he's like so seemingly biased towards Mad. I'm trying to be neutral. I'm getting complaints from like all of the sides. I'm being too unfair towards Mad. I'm being too unfair towards Niklaus. I'm being too unfair against my own clan. I'm getting like complaints all the sides. Even before the drama happened, like Mad people were telling me to leave Alio. Alio people were telling me that why am I so friendly with like specific people in Mad? It's a weird mix. But I don't I guess it's like he's taking the side of his clan, but I don't think we need to make the clan thing. It's just specific players. Yeah, we can do friendly battles if you want. Well, I'm sure he gets bored of the game. Everybody does, and he's maybe taking it a little bit more as a job than hobby than other people, obviously. So I guess that. I haven't heard it. I don't know about that, but you know, that's what I would assume. I literally quit the game for 8 months. Not that long ago, so I can understand it. And also, I think one point, like regardless on whose side you're on or against everybody, or you hate PvP or whatever, I think one thing that you need to take into like, which is really relevant, which I also said in my original video about cheating, that in order to do the type of cheating that we're talking about now in Live Arena, it's different for Plat. It's a way easier to do it there, actually. But the kind of cheating that they were doing, basically only people that can already like kind of legitimately compete for rank 1, only those people are able to do it, because you basically need to get rank 1 or top 10 in the first place before you can do it. And the issue is that, you know, there's multiple parties doing it, so we don't really ever know. Like, there's a good chance that you know, that Niklas would have won it like just outright if nobody was cheating. It's also just the amount of for like the accounts that can win consistently. It's also in big part just who plays more games and who wants it more if there's no cheating. So there's and he had high win ratio and was active, so there's really strong possibility that he would have won it naturally regardless. So it's, you know, it's a weird topic. If I could decide what Plarium does, they're like, okay, now we do multiple things to fix it, and either we look in the history of all of the trophies and penalize all of them, or now you can't do it, because I think it would be a little bit, you know, I think there's a good chance he's gonna get punished, but I think it would be a little bit, you know, half-hearted justice. I mean, he's not gonna get banned, so I wouldn't get worried about it, but, you know, we'll see. He might lose the trophy potentially. I don't think that's gonna ruin his world, but that might happen, who knows. Okay, let's do the friendly battle. Okay, this is you. Let's go. And, you know, I was kind of, you know, even before the drama like went public, before that we were, well, I guess at the same time, you know, I already kind of made promises to multiple people that I'm not gonna like talk about them all the time as examples of cheating, but without naming any specific people, you know. I'm trying to be more friendly. There is other people that have cheated, and we know that they have cheated. Some of them have cheated many times, so you know. If we fix one thing, can we just get justice for all and not just for some people? I think it would be very arbitrary if Niklas is the only one that gets punished because there's so many trophies that were ill-gotten gains in the past. Both Platinum Arena and Live Arena, and really even more so in Platinum Arena because that content has been up for way longer time. I did make it to Plat last week, but I honestly didn't deserve it. I was kind of not doing well, and then somebody lost to me like just before it ended, and it counted. It didn't look like I was gonna make it, but I was like 300 something. I should have made a post about it on my community tab on YouTube. I was supposed to do it. That every time I get Plat, I post it there. I think I posted it on Discord. Let's see if I can find it. Should I go with Mavara? Let's go with Mavara. Where is it? Okay, Carnage ban and just go double reviver. I almost could go with Darts here, but if he bans my Donny, well, I'm still gonna go for it. Here's what I got last week. I haven't got the Lizardman ring. No, I mean amulet, but it was defense, and I Chaos it to health. It's kind of usable, but I still need a banner and ring. So there's a good chance that by the time I get there, I might get more amulets too. But if I happen to get banner and ring, then it's usable. Health amulet, you know, usable. Even if it was like flat defense, it would be usable, but it's more usable now, so kind of 1/3 of the way to the goal of getting Swift Parry Predator, but the funny thing is that I'm probably more close to Mercurial Predator honestly than Swift Parry, because I kind of could do a set already. I have the accessories. The accessories are even kind of good, except the ring. The others are god tier. The only thing that is holding me back from going Mercurial is gonna be Lens, the mythic relic, so that I would have enough damage. If I get that, I'll just go Mercurial Predator, to be honest. I've already seen a lot of Predators and Nice in 9-piece Mercurial. I think that's gonna be the meta. Everybody's just building every champion in 9-piece Mercurial. Are we good? I think I can just go for cleanse and not even cooldown reset. Yeah, by the way, I agree with what you said, Sushi. I mean, Niklaus, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he didn't really for a moment, I mean, I do know, he didn't try to hide that he's cheating, because he literally made videos saying that he's gonna cheat before he was going for it. So, you know, he wasn't trying to hide it. He was being at least transparent about it, and Scratch kind of did say on his video that Niklaus is kind of trying to retcon that after he gets caught, then he says that he did it for a good cause. But actually, you know, we have evidence that that wasn't the case. He did say before that he's gonna do it, so, and he stated the reasons of it, which, you know, I briefly mentioned in my original video, and he has like a long stream where he talks about it from maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Maybe like 3 weeks ago. Gigi, does anyone else want to do friendly battles? There's like 40 minutes, so we can do it. Not as much as you want, but until the reset, then there's no rush to get points. If you watch Niklaus on Twitch, he was furious for days about it. Oh, Adamanas. Watch him for a while, and he's the most latest player going. Yeah, also, before he was doing it, again, he was high rank, he had high win ratio, and, you know, he beats, you know, the people, you know, the other people competing for it all the time. You know, I'm not saying, you know, I don't know, like, I don't know the top accounts win rates, you know, that well. I know that Niklaus was like 80% win rate, so obviously he was doing well. 80% win rate at like top 10 or whatever, so it's not like it's like my account won it. He was already doing it, and, you know, from his perspective, the reason why he didn't get it before and why other people haven't gotten it before is because the people in MAD were boosting, and that's debatable. We can't 100% know for sure, but we do kind of know. I mean, he had the pixels about them talking about the boosting, and for me personally, again, MAD people have been telling me to leave Alio and that Alio cheats and this kind of stuff. They have also admitted, much before this drama, that they have done boosting, but they used to say that they boosted because other people boosted, so it's kind of circular argument, but for sure Niklaus wasn't the first one to boost, so let's put it that way at least. Regardless if MAD or whoever started it, it has been ongoing, and it didn't start this season. Fuck. I think we have to go with Nakarada. Okay, Glisea. Should I go with Westeel? I'm a little bit tempted. There's gonna be Blood Push, but there's still 40 minutes left, and back in the day, there was a time where I did do like 50-minute to 1-hour pushes, but I can't do it right now. If I start pushing now, I'm probably gonna... Well, it depends how fast I can farm points, but I will drop out of Platinum many times, and I'll probably be like 150 points away from Platinum at some point, because I will get hit so much. Wait, I did get locked out, right? it just wasn't that bad. I was confused for a second. I am Sabrail owner. Honestly, I don't know if it would be... I feel like it would be almost like a waste on my account. I don't know how much I could really make use out of Sabrail. I would much rather take like a Theodosia. Or Nice. Oh, well, all of the mythics in this guy's team actually. Crixia, Theodosia, Nice. Those are like on top of the list that would be easy to use for my account. And I wouldn't need like high speed or multiple other things to like bring the potential out of them. I know everybody's salivating for like Sabrail and Arn, but I almost would want something else more than those two. Also, I will say that outside of just the boosting that we are talking about for the top ranks, the live arena rules, just in general, are very flawed. Like, if you... Like, I get why they do it, so that people keep playing it and everybody feels good about winning and gaining points, but if you lose 3 battles in a row, you get a bot battle, and that bot battle will give you 9 points, because it will be the same points as you. Some other battles will often give you much less than that. Like, especially, even for me, when I was in top 100, a lot of battles will give me like 1 or 2 points, 1, 2, 3. And if you're like in top 10 or rank 1, most of the battles will give you like 1 point or barely any. And even for people that are not competing for the absolute top ranks, but you're kind of high, if you get 2 wins in a row, it's kind of like efficient to leave the 3rd battle in lobby just to get a bot battle, get 9 points from win, because you might get a 1 point win after 2 losses, or, you know, it will be much faster and you will get more points. And I wasn't even doing this, you know. In the last day, I had a lot of times that I have like 2 battles in a row that I lost, and then I win a guy and I get 1 point. And that wasn't efficient. If I was tryhard, I would just leave that battle even if I knew that I would win it. And that's kind of flawed system. I'm not gonna like... The people that would leave in that situation, I'm definitely not gonna call them like a cheater. But it's kind of like a big mistake, you know. Lariu kind of set it up in a bad way. I'm not gonna get mad if people do it, because I think most people do it in that situation. I haven't done it even once, but you know, that's normal and that's, you know, smart and logical. If you're competing for top spots, obviously you're gonna take every advantage you can, and even if you're not, it's gonna be a lot more time efficient to do it, and it's just not well designed system. Oh wait, I'm not gonna pick Predator. I'm doing good. Yeah, I got... people apparently gave positive feedback about the Cowfish video. I think we had a good chat, you know. I've had chats like those where we just talk about PvP with like Doc and stuff before. I always like to do them. And Cowfish told me as well that people were very, very positive about the video. I think we were talking after the video for quite a while too. Didn't even make the cut. Little bit, you know, talking about the dramas and this kind of, you know, content creator and like other personal stuff that obviously didn't make it to the actual video. Okay, I definitely need to get Mercurial champions to deal with Nell. I don't think I can deal with... Wait, should I go with double reviver? I should have maybe... Nah, it wouldn't have helped. I don't think I can really do well against her. Well, you don't have blessings, so maybe it's Okay, your team is kind of free to play. Okay, maybe Carnage can survive Nail with Swift Parry, but I guess I can go for the ban too. Should I go Aimless? Yeah, I definitely... One big flaw on my account is that I don't have any nukers that are like in Mercurial or not in Stone Skin or other alternative builds. Everybody is just in Stone Skin basically. But Predator is not in Stone Skin, but that's the only one. I've not been using Narcissus lately. Okay, I'm adding your name. Lariatas and Raid on Ensure. I was a bit unorganized about this. Sorry. I'll add you after this battle. People were just sending the battle requests. I guess we did battles before. Yeah, I'm using Donny because mostly the anti-lockout or cooldown reset, but he does... I mean, the passive is good, he does heals, he does a little bit everything. It's kind of... makes sense in Go Second teams. But let's say I had Grixia, I'm sure I would be using Donny a lot less than I'm using right now. Yeah, Fabian is who I'm using token on, and now that we get the token from this event, I would have 3 tokens, so... maybe sooner than later. Maybe next season I'll already get the Fabian. Ah, barely not enough damage. So you have seen his video where he complained about it and gave evidence before boosting by certain clan to place. Yeah, I did see it. Like I saw it like I think the same day. I think I saw it like a couple hours after the video because somebody linked it to me. And obviously, you know, I don't know everything. I'm not that in the circles, you know. I'm not a driver. I'm not in, you know, I'm not competing for top, so I'm sure he knows a lot more than me. But I also know other stuff that, you know, I don't want to like fight with everybody, you know, I don't want to leak DMs all the time. I totally respect why he had to do it, but you know, I know things too that weren't even mentioned because I don't want to like argue with everybody all the time, which is why I was, you know, not surprised about what he was saying because I've seen other things that kind of align with it, let's say. Okay, I think I'm like maybe barely getting this. Or is Ezio gonna solo me? Well, okay, let me type some names down. I think there's like multiple people that already put their deck to... Okay, give me a sec. No, nobody send me a friendly battle now, or I won't accept it. I think we're not going by the order. Give me a sec. Okay, I'll add some names, but there's gonna be need to push for the plat at some point. Wait, not yet. Give me a sec. I need to add people so that we have I have some order about this. I'm just accepting people that send invites and then I do it like in not in the order that people ask for it. There's so much chat. There was definitely some other people. Okay. Wait, you cannot have more challengers. I have too many. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, not. Fuck. I said. Wait, how do I remove these? Okay, the trash icon. I challenged Chasop. He's probably streaming too since it's flat reset. Okay. Nothing personal. Scratch is gonna think it's personal if I remove him. I'm just gonna remove somebody else. Okay, let's go. I know I should not ask this because Shinny avoids mentioning it, but how did they cheat? Well, I usually avoid it, you know, I've been avoiding talking about cheat engine 2 and other things, but you know, I've been talking about it this week because everybody did and it's totally out in the open. I explained the method in my video, but basically they just leave battles when they get when they get matched with each other, and if you're in the top ranks, you're getting matched with each other all the time. It's very easy to do that. It's the same in Plat. And yeah, it's more complicated than that, but they just leave at the start of the battle. You will lose 3 points for the loss and get 9 points for the win. And then they will just take turns leaving the battles in the lobby, and they can do like 5 battles in 30 seconds. So there's no way you can compete with that. I'm gonna get into it because I'm gonna do a reaction video to Scratch, but Scratch also, you know, he said some weird things about it, that they get like bot battles and then they lose and then they get bot battles, but they don't even go for bot battles because it's such faster thing to do, like just go 1-1, they leave the battle in the lobby, you get -3 and +9, and you can do multiple battles in like a minute. They don't even go for bot battles at all. That's how OP. That's how OP the boosting is, because they could do it so quickly. And if you watch the Snackbox video, they were counting some of the receipts that they had. I think that somebody got like 88 battles in like, was it like, I think it was in the old season. So was it in like a 3-hour or 2-hour time? They got like 90, or no, it was like 88 battles in 1 hour, something like that. But you know, they can do like multiple battles in a minute basically. It's kind of not relevant to us because you need to be high rank in order to do it. It's a lot easier to do it in Platinum Arena, but there as well, if you're at the top, it's very easy to do boosting. It's always been like this. Because it's in Platinum Arena, you know, again, if you refresh, you will find the people around your ranks, and if you push high enough, it will take you like 1 refresh to find any specific player, and you can easily just do a couple refreshes to find the top account or whichever. Also opposite, even if you're not doing like boosting or anything like that, when they have like the rivalries between different clans, which, you know, that I don't take issue with it. I think it's logical that you don't hit your clan mates. I feel like that should be like, people always have gotten angry or mad and other clans for not hitting their clanmates. I never get that. I think it would be kind of, you know, cause a lot of issues in the clan if people are really serious about competing for top spots and then their clanmates ruin their push. So I think it's totally logical that you don't hit your clanmates, but you can do the other version of that. That let's say that I have done this myself. Let's say that I'm in top 10 and I'm pushing for rank 1, and there's a couple other people in top 10. Let's say that whoever is rank 1, I can just hit him, refresh, hit him again, and I can non-stop hit the same guy because he's the highest points, or because I know that I can beat his team, or for whatever reasons. But at the top ranks, there's like a new mini game that is not even relevant for most people. But they will kind of basically do the two things that I mentioned. People will hit whoever is rank 1 to make sure that you or your clanmates have the best chance to get the spot. And you know, maybe I can't beat somebody's team, or it's not 100%, or it's slow, but I can beat this one guy at top ranks fast, then you will just hit that guy. That's basically going for like personal performance, but if you're kind of like sacrificing it for the team, then you will hit for the rank 1. Those are kind of the two ways. Okay, Lariatas just, you know, destroyed me. It wasn't even close. Okay, end the suffering. I'm not even gonna leave. But going for rank 1 in Plat or... Okay, I'm just gonna leave, it's too slow. In Plat or Live Arena, of course, it's not relevant for most people. But I don't think just because it's not relevant directly to us is like... that it doesn't matter. Okay, Raid Enjoyer and Zurich, we can do the battles after this, but I kind of need to start pushing, so maybe not yet. Maybe we can do one more battle. But in general, I think it's kind of good thing that content creators avoid a little bit talking about like the ways to cheat and the programs and so on. But I guess this time it kind of cat is out of the bag, so everybody knows about it. Wait, where is Raid Enjoyer? Did I not add you? I don't know if you're in middle of something right now, because I was kind of slow to get it. I can't find it. Oh no, there. Okay, be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got some Nokko. Now it's time to start the push. For real. It's kind of too early, to be honest. 18 minutes. How is the top ladder? Can I take a look at it? Nobody in top 3 right now is mad. It's probably not gonna be like that at the end of the reset. End of the reset, but it's interesting to see. A lot of crew tracks are defense teams. I wonder if they're gonna play it on the actual like they're not swapping their defense team sometime soon. Usually the people who push for top ranks, they will usually have 2 or maybe even 3 defense teams. And they might just keep one team and then swap it if they're getting farmed at the top ranks. Or they might have one team and then they switch the second one in around the last 10 or 15 minutes to try to make it a little bit more tricky to other people. Though lately on the resets we have seen that people mostly use the same, almost the same teams with very little variation, not just in like one clan, but multiple clans kind of using almost the same teams. But we have one Nakarada there. I saw it in some of the pictures recently that people actually are running Marius with Marius in defense teams. Obviously it's kind of those speed teams. Marius is kind of one of the better champions or the best champion to deal with 9-piece Mercurial, and he also uses it, and they have it in storm color obviously, so it's very stally and annoying to deal with. But it's still kind of surprising that there's so many Mariuses in defense. Because if he gets locked out, if he goes second, it's a lot weaker. Not even that much Bayek. Is the rank 13 is the rank 12 is the first Bayek that we see. Yeah, I think it's pretty much like Theodosia, Grixia, Nice, Bayek, Solanar, Marius. Those are kind of the meta. New one I guess is Crew Traxa. I'm a little bit surprised that so many people are running her, but there's definitely a reason for it. Multiple Glyceas too, that's kind of interesting. You guys, I've told this story before. Yeah, I'm about to push plats, yeah. It's just too early. It's still 15 minutes. I'm gonna drop so down if I start pushing now. Fuck, Dr. Love beat me. You know, I've told this story before, but Glycia was buffed in December, so recently, and she hasn't been she hasn't been used in PvP basically at all. But I've been top 3 4 times. I've been 2 times rank 3, 2 times rank 2, and the closest I was getting rank 1, I was 10 points behind the rank 1 guy. And he was using Glycia defense, and that was like a meme team. Glycia was not relevant at all. And I lost to Glycia like years ago when she was new. I will never leave that down. I will remember it probably like when I'm probably not, I hope not, but you know, chances are that when I'm like 80, I will still remember the day that I got murked by Glycia defense team and barely missed out on rank 1 trophy. But yeah, that's about it. Those are the champions that we mostly see. A little bit other ones, but not that much. Not even seeing too much Niamhe, like we're seeing now, but at the top ranks, there was like basically no Niamhe. Do we have any Niamhe in top 20 right now. Oh, Cruzen is rank 23. I mean, Cruzen has kind of crazy account these days, to be fair, but I still can't I still can't almost fathom that Cruzen is like a whale, because he did not used to be one. But I guess he's one of them these days. Yeah, there's like no Niamhe in top 20. No, there's one. Is there more? One Niamhe in top 20 only. I didn't lose a battle to Glisea, but the guy that won rank 1, he had a Glisea in his defense team, and that was like nobody was running Glisea in defense. It was weird thing to see. It was just a really good account. He could have basically won with anything, but it makes... I was so close, and I also lost to like a troll defense team for like a big whale. He wasn't even serious about it. That's what made it worse. It was a clanmate that won, to be clear, but you know. Okay, I think it's about time to push. This is kind of the team that I've been doing best with. Recently I've been doing variations, and then I did really bad actually when I was not running Duchess, so I guess it seems that Duchess is better in defense than Ankara, because people like to use Marius a lot and so on. Also, I can't really... I'm running double Nuka, Rotos and Predator. Rotos is generally very good in defense, but it's really terrible against Solanar, but it's good against Bayek. And Predator is like the opposite, and in order for me to beat like Bayek with my defense team, with Predator, I would at least need to have like Buff Strip and CC or something like that. Predator is not really gonna do it by himself, so I'm still running both of them, but they both kind of make me vulnerable to other things. Probably on like a more endgame version of my defense team, people would just run the Predator as the only nuker, and then they would have champions like Theodosia and Lockout or Odin or something like that to try to help Predator do more damage. But I guess that's what we're going with today. I don't think I'm gonna trial Mavara or anything like that. I was running Mavara earlier in this week, and it was actually doing kind of bad, even in midweek defense, so I don't think Mavara is gonna be it. I'm too scared to start. I feel like it's almost too early still. Good luck for everybody else that might consider pushing right now. I feel like it's so much harder right now to push than it was before they added the extra loot, so people definitely care more about it. Okay, I guess we go now. I'm still like, was it 40 points behind, so it's gonna take a bit. There's gonna be a lot of gems wasted, so avert your eyes. I'm gonna spam refresh and turtles, I guess. Wait, can I get some free refills? Yeah, I can. Wait, I think I was saving on Curse City. Wait, this is gonna take like way too much time. I feel like I saved the Curse City room just so that I could get the extra tokens for reset, and then I forgot to use them on like last couple weeks. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of refreshes, but I guess I don't really have to buy tokens. I'm doubtful I'm gonna do 20 battles in 10 minutes. I'm sure I'm gonna do maybe like 10, but not 20. Okay, there's the tokens. Let's go. I would do a prediction, but now already 8 minutes. Now it's too late. Now we just go double Predator with Python, so he could empowered more. That could be a +3. He's probably like one away from +4, and then he would sacrifice all of them. My top 3 most wanted mythicals right now would be, I don't know, Theodosia, Crixia, nice. I feel like that's a little bit lame answer, but yeah, it probably would be Theodosia, Crixia, and nice. Very basic. I will say that there is a couple non-mythics actually that would be huge, like Solonar, Odin and Bayek too, but Solonar to maybe even a little bit bigger extent. But out of mythics it would be definitely Theodosia, Crixia, nice. I have it auto because I'm expecting to hit all of the lockout teams generally with turtles, but I don't think it really mattered on that one, so it's still faster on auto than manual. Oh, I almost hit a clanmate. I was looking like, bro, this team is like super empowered, but I can maybe hit this, but okay. Never mind, I don't think I'm gonna hit. Well, probably I would lose to him anyway, but okay, refresh time. Yeah, this is why I have the presets that Donatello opens with the unlockout, because if you use the turtles against the optimal matchups where it's meant to be used, then it works against lockout. It doesn't work against many other things, but it is usable against lockout. Okay, just do... Man, it's going up so fast. I need to do one-man teams, otherwise I might be too slow. Galatiri is definitely great, but it wouldn't make my top 3, to be honest. Maybe this is good, because hopefully people will not hit me, since I'm kind of coming from behind. This might look a little bit shame waste, but it's better to, maybe waste like, I don't know, 30 extra gems and make it, and not make it. So this is, maybe this is good. My champions are geared, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna win. This is a little bit sad, Somebody might say that this is cheating too. I'm hitting one-man defense teams. Obviously we can't hit them in plat, but I'm sure somebody could make that argument. Oh, there's a turtle team. I have to hit it. Do I just hit it with like West Steel? It's a 10-point victory too. I wonder if this guy has like a lot of Mercurial, if he's running turtle defense. Oh yeah, everybody's in Mercurial, fuck. That's a little bit not great. But Westeel might still be able to deal with this though. Everybody is in 9-piece Mercurial. As long as he doesn't kill my other people and get the buff strip with the Donatello. Oh fuck. Just when I said it. I do have the counter attack from Westeel, so she's gonna kill them. As long as she doesn't get buff stripped. Okay. Not looking great. Oh fuck, I can't. I have to go for the taunt too. Okay, I think we're good. Wasn't even that fast. 1 minute battle against the turtles. Oh, I'm out too. And I get more than 7 points. Ah, fuck. There it was. Okay, this guy. Yeah. Back in the day, I was doing like 50-minute pushes. It feels a little bit, how would I say? You know, feels like I'm regressing a lot, because back in the day I would literally do like at least 30-minute push was like slow. I mean, not a long one. I would do even 1 hour pushes, but now, you know, 5-minute push, too long. With this guy, surely I can beat this guy. It's not guaranteed, but you know, it's a 10-point battle. We're just gonna gamble on this battle. Oh no, I have. This is actually not that good. I got buff stripped, and I have Donatello lead. I think it's already over. He's just gonna... Predator is just gonna get me. I think. We have to go for Predator and not Mabara. Because... Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Wasn't that bad. Okay, I definitely need to get more wins than just that one though. The teams are just too good. I can't beat any of those. I'm just looking really for the bottom teams. I shouldn't even refresh like fully. Because I know if they're, you know, not at the upper end, which is the lowest ranked teams, I'm not gonna be able to beat them anyway, so I should even don't even need to look, because in this meta I don't have like one specific oh fuck. I don't even have like a specific top tier team that I can do well against. Yeah, I just lose. I think I lost. Yeah. Okay, I'm not out yet. 1 minute. I need to get like 1 win. This guy. Oh, okay, I'm in gold. It's all a gamble. It is what it is. I feel like I should be able to win this team, but who knows? No, it's... no? Okay, Donatello saved me, but I'm still feared. It's gonna be too slow. I'm not gonna win it in time. I think I missed it. Unless I get the defense win, I think I missed it. Yeah. There's no way I'm getting it. I'm just not good enough. It is what it is. I can't deal with them. It's kind of funny that I'm doing better in live arena than classic arena, but I guess, you know, we can at least ban things. Ban things there and try to play with it a little bit. Yeah, there's no way I made it this week, not even close. There is no easy teams. I'm not gonna get one-man teams in Platinum. You can only get them in Gold. So, and if I just do like one battle, probably I'm not gonna make it, because, you know, other people are gonna do that too. So I need to get couple wins against actual teams, and there's basically, I don't have like a specialized team. Like this team, okay, I definitely can beat this one, but in general, there's not like teams that I'm guaranteed to win against, really. So it is what it is. Plat points keep going up week on week. If you saw the video I made recently, right, did I get like wins after it? Yeah, that was too late. That definitely didn't count. People, like, you used to be like 4.5k points, and you were like top 20 or top 30. So actually it's a lot less points these days than before. The difference is kind of that people have really slow offense battles, and there's just a lot more people at the same level, but I'm not that level. Can I see some of the leaderboards? I want to see them. Also, why do we have this region thing? It's just so confusing. Nobody wants to see like one specific region. Obviously we want to see out of all players. Right, how do... Did I forget how to use this? Okay, I got it. Yeah, so 4.3k for rank 1. Well, oh, a little bit surprising. There's only 3 mad people in top 10, and there's 4 SP people, and then there is 1 Rose guy, 1 NBF guy. I mean, they're the usual suspects, to be fair. 1 LAR guy, but okay, there's a little bit variation. Bunch of mad rank 10 to 14, but at the top, well, I mean, they got rank 1, but at the top there was a lot of variation actually. But now we can't see their teams. This leaderboard is just so fucked. We can see the leaderboards after it ends from the classic arena menu, and we can't see it from here either. And what was the... yeah. Rank 100 is, you know, again, 22 points above gold. So the margins are like super tiny. Oh, card chamber. And snack box. Back-to-back content creators. Yeah, I'm just not Fox. I'm just not good enough. Crucian too. That's like half of the people. Half of the people are content creators for people I know here. Well, I guess we have Blast Reset next week. I think it's gonna take me a while to get my Sweet Parry set on Predator. Only 1 in row, because I did get it last week, but I've been missing it a lot. It really... even a couple months ago, it wasn't really an issue to get plat. Now it is a big issue. Okay, now we can just... now we can just talk smack or chill or whatever. That's over with. But yeah, it was another disappointing week. Grass for getting it reprint. I definitely did not. Okay, I'll add you. We can do friendly battles, yeah. Classic Arena used to be my favorite game mode. I kinda wanna say this anymore, but it's not really. But that's the reason why I was originally interested about PvP, but it just feels so different than it used to be. We can't come up with any kind of free-to-play friendly cheese teams to beat the defenses anymore. What if I go UDK and ban the Marius? I feel like that would work. That would be so weird pick. Let's do it. For science. How's the diet going? There's been a little bit back and forth because there's been like, you know, Easter and other events where I didn't keep up with it because there was like family stuff, but you know, today I ate only chicken and vegetables and nothing else, so it's boring. I feel tired when I'm doing it because obviously I don't eat enough, or you know, not enough to live, but I don't eat enough that the body, like, you know, puts body starts telling my head that I need to, you know, feel bad about not eating. But yeah, there was little bit break from it recently because of Easter, and after like you were eating like really low calories, like 1000 or less, and then you eat normally again, it's a little bit hard to get back into it, and you have a little bit, you know, a period where it's more painful than after you get past it, so it's a little bit annoying to take any breaks, but it happened. Yesterday I was having really hard time getting sleep because I was just so hungry. I couldn't sleep. Today I was kind of trying to strategize that, which is what I should have done yesterday. I mean, I did it yesterday too, but not in as lopsided way that I'm doing it today. But I ate a little bit before the stream. I didn't eat anything else at all today before that, and I'm gonna eat the rest of my chicken after this stream, just before I go sleep. And hopefully that will work out. Hopefully I can get sleepy if I eat just before it. I think I've eaten maybe like, I wanna say like, I don't know, 200 calories today, probably less. I ate a small portion of my small meal and nothing else today, so most of my food is still up for grabs before I go sleep. It's a little bit, you know, when I'm doing it, I kind of talk about it a lot, and people are like telling me that, you know, we don't need to talk about the diet every stream, but when you're doing it, it's kind of hard to not think about it constantly, because you're always tired, you're always hungry, you often feel tired. I'm like always tired on the evening, not on the day, because if you're able to get sleep, then your body will like regulate the insulin, because, you know, the fact that you feel tired, that doesn't mean that you're like in desperate need to get food or there will be some repercussions. It's more like your body tells you that, okay, you need to eat now. It's not like you actually need to eat. So it's all in your mind, but it's not like it's like physically in your mind, because, you know, your brain is giving you a signal that, you know, you feel bad and you have to eat now and you will feel tired. But when you get to sleep, your body will like regulate insulin and you will not feel hungry when you're sleeping, and you will not also feel hungry for many hours after you wake up, because in your sleep your body stops giving you those bad signals so that you can eat properly. So I've been kind of trying to manipulate the system that I eat just before I go to sleep, so that I feel as little hungry throughout the day as possible, but I'm still feeling hungry, obviously. But hopefully I don't have too long way to go, and then I'm good. I wanna focus more on just lifting than dieting, to be honest. Even when I took break from dieting, I was still eating, you know, good, just not like 1,000 calories a day. It's not, I've not been eating like candy or anything like that, but when there was like Easter family gatherings and stuff, I was eating the normal food, and you know, we went to restaurant a couple times and these kind of things. Yeah, we can do friendly battles. We're doing it. I've been watching Raid since 2019 and just started playing it. Really? Or you played it like casually? That's a little bit surprising. I feel like logically it would have been the other way around, that you started before and you quit the Raid now. Yeah, I need some buff strippers. I can't really rely on my Armans anymore in the meta. I need somebody that can buff strip and deal with total guard, like lockout, like Fabian or Marius, basically. Basically what he's speaking. I guess I go mod. I had to go either Armans or mod. Have I maxed my Aria stuff? Yeah, I mean, anything for like general stats, yeah, but like years ago, the ones for specific things like Sand Devil and those random PvE content, I haven't. I have tons of tokens. I could max out multiple things, but I don't need to max out the Sand Devil, so I'm just saving it for the future if we got some new content where I need it, like Chimera, hopefully. I need to get it there. I feel like we need to ban one of the nukers. I wanna ban the other things, but I think we go Marius ban. Yeah, that's the Mercurial meta. Nobody can do anything on their turns. I'm locked out, they have Whale, I can only hit Stoneskin Theodosia who has 9 piece Mercurial. We're like stacking million different effects that, you know, make me not able to do anything. Definitely need to use Marius in the current meta. Oh, can we actually kill it? Well, it's getting revived, but that's not, you know, that was gonna happen. I wish Mavara would do buff strip. I would have wanted to pick Mavara for the whales, but obviously did not. Hilvi still has 2 stacks of total guard. So let's see if she gets to do another another block, another revive in a bit. I totally could. Maud has polymorph, right? I can just polymorph the Hecaton if I get lucky. Little bit disappointing stream, I'm not gonna lie. Once again the platinum was missed. If I don't get CV, if I don't get Hilvi like right now, it's gonna revive again. Okay, good. Maud went before Rotos. Okay, I think now it's over. Was kind of close. Was looking pretty bad. Okay, who wants to do a battle now? I guess there was multiple people. GG. Did I copy the name wrong? I guess I did. Zurich, if you're still here, we can do a battle if you want. Okay, what's your name in-game, Resin? Okay. I'm pretty sure it's not Spenius, but let's go. You can see the sadness, but it's also just because I'm tired, to be honest. I think it's more tired than sadness, but it's a little bit, you know, lame to miss it all the time, to be honest. Because with Raid, it's not guaranteed that just because we don't have good champions now, it doesn't mean that we're gonna get it at some point. And right now the meta looks very bleak, so I feel like the bare minimum I should be able to do is finish Platinum, but I'm not able to do it. It kind of takes a miracle for me at this point to get Platinum than the opposite, and that's not great. And Turtles, I mean, I guess we're doing faster battles with Turtles than others, but not great. I think the optimal, not optimal, but I think what I need to do is that I need to get the Marius geared, and maybe just do battles with Marius, Rotos offense, Marius in Mercurial, and Rotos could be without it, and hopefully if I have Marius buff stripping them and getting rid of the total guards, I can kill them with Rotos, and that might be the most consistent way that I can farm the defense teams right now. Marius doesn't really need to kill people just to buff strip them and take the total guard. I was gonna go with West Steel, but I think we just go Rotos against the Odin. No, okay, let's go West Steel. Did I hear about Scars of Honor? I feel like maybe vaguely that name sounds familiar, but I don't remember about it. I mean, I know that Ion 2 is coming up this year, and as far as I know, I don't think there's any other big MMOs coming out. Actually, funnily enough, literally like today and yesterday, some of my, some of my friends from Throne and Liberty, they were asking if I want to come back. They were saying that they boost me, but they would like need some people to their PvP team. It was a really chill group. I liked those people. It was like, not to take this too political, but it was basically like a bunch of Muslim bros. I think, they were like bodybuilder Muslims from, not from the same country. Like one is UAE, a couple is different European countries. But it was like a very chill group of PvP players that were very fun to hang out with, and they were asking if I want to come back. And to be honest, I would not mind playing with those people, but I don't know if I want to go back to Throne and Liberty. I was asking if they want to play Ion 2, but it doesn't seem like they are likely to play it. They were saying that some of their friends are playing it in Korea, and it's super pay to win, and they don't think they're gonna even try it on the release. But Throne Liberty, I feel like, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it, but unlikely that I wanna go back. I don't want to do the raids in Throne and Liberty. I was doing them when they added them, and there was so much clan drama and other things, and there's always issue with every game, of course. But I'm kind of looking forward for a new MMO and new start, to be honest. I'm hoping that there was a bunch of cool people that I met in Throne and Liberty, a couple other ones too. I hope that they will play Ion or whatever is the next MMO. Not just the Muslim bro team, but there was also a couple other one. Like my Polish pocket healer, I hope she plays whatever next MMO I play. I will try to convince her to come play it, even if she's not a healer, but she probably will be, so. Chi. Shout out to Cholsunia, my Polish pocket healer in Throne and Liberty. I was talking with I forgot who, some raid guy, and he was also Polish and a healer in MMOs. Also in World of Warcraft, when I played it, I also had Polish pocket healer called Paweł Pekalski. So there's something with Polish people, MMOs and healers. They seem to be the healer type. It's kind of goes, the kind of impression I have about Polish people, maybe a little bit political, but Polish people I guess tend to be kind of the impression that I have about Polish people, that they're very like blunt and honest, maybe a little bit rude for some people, but I like honesty, and they're very like anti-immigration and very nationalist. That's kind of what I think about them. I'm sure it's not like really true, but that's the impression I have of Polish people. But every Polish person I meet in MMOs is always a healer, which is not, I feel like almost the opposite of that stereotype. I know more than two Polish people, but yeah, I'm talking about subjective personal experiences, obviously. I feel like Polish people don't play that much MMOs. I will meet way more, let's say, Swedish people than Polish people, but whenever I do, they tend to be healers. I don't know why. Usually, it's females that play healers. And it's a little bit rare for, you know, guys to always main healer. But Polish people do that too. There's a mosquito. Got it. Yeah, I'm not. This is not like some kind of peer-reviewed study about what Polish people do in games. I'm just speaking of personal experience, obviously. I don't know how much you guys play MMOs, but again, I played them quite a bit, and like by quite a bit, I mean like way more than Raid, for instance. And I tend to be very PvP oriented and competitive in those two, maybe even more than in Raid, at least right now, definitely more. Healers usually, I feel like compared to females in general, you know, there's a very small quantity of females in MMOs, at least at the top, you know, in the competitive clans. In other ones there's probably gonna be more, but in competitive clans there's almost barely no females, and basically all of them, almost all of them, often literally all of them are healers, and usually they don't talk too much. They're a little bit shy because, you know, they don't want to get attention. They're not very opinionated, and they are just, you know, how you would think like a druid in World of Warcraft. They're exactly like that. It's a bit rarer that you have some kind of, you know, a guy healer that is very talkative. Usually it's not like that. The people that are talkative are the damage dealers who take all the credit for the kills and carrying the clan. Meanwhile, the healers are the quiet ones. And I'm one of the damage dealers always. I usually play either bow user or a mage, kind of depends. In Throne and Liberty I had to swap a couple times. You think Polish people are feminine? Because I feel like they're, I don't know, I feel like they're not, but I mean I don't really know. But I do know that Polish people, you know, it's kind of, you know, pretty, I guess, safe and not dirty. What's the opposite of dirty? It's a clean country, you know. I think they follow rules more than Eastern Europeans in general. No offense to anybody, you know, talking about stereotypes here. I think they are kind of more rule of law type of people that are very, you know, strict about them too. And they have a lot of like hard science people. Like they have good universities and they are very competitive in like physics and math and like the hard sciences, and they're often like little bit rude or very like, you know, blunt and opinionated. Not what I would think about the healer stereotype. GG. Like the Arabs, let's say, that's maybe a little bit general term. I think Arabs always like to play like, you know, kind of like, they like to play melee damage dealers. They're like Retribution Paladins or Warriors or those kinds of classes. They're damage dealers, usually not like a support or a tank, and not caster. That's what they like to play. Those are my, in World of Warcraft I used to play with the UAE Red Paladin too. He was one of my main teams. And yeah. What else? Swedish people, they like to play mages, but they kind of play everything. Swedish people play a lot MMO, so compared to the population, I meet a lot of Swedish people all the time. I think they like to play mage classes, but they play everything. What other stereotypes? Yeah, that's about it for now. I can't come up with any other ones that naturally come to my mind. Nationalism Sundays. But Sneechel Woods, are you Polish? Question. Is that not true? Aren't Polish people at least known for being very nationalistic? Is that not true? I mean, I think that's the same for like a lot of the Eastern European countries, to be fair. But aren't Polish people very well known about it? Or is that just me? What are you talking about, Laxus? I don't, if there's like some kind of innuendo or joke, I miss your point. Are Polish people like very anti-COVID, or I don't know what you're referring to? Oh yeah, Anjon, you were the guy who is a healer, right? You were the Polish healer that I was talking with. I think Finnish people often just troll in MMOs. I don't think they're usually not the competitive types, and they're kind of all over the place, and they're just they're drunk and they're just trolling. I've been in Finnish clans a few times, but it's always like in Jordan Liberty, for instance. I was in a Finnish clan at the start just because I didn't know what clan I wanted to join, and I kind of joined the game with not a big friend group, and a couple of them quit instantly. But I was, you know, the moment I joined, I knew that it was like a temporary thing, and Finnish clan is not gonna be serious, and I'm gonna join another clan. But it was kind of fun, but I don't think Finnish people are usually like the most competitive ones. Oh, you're not Polish, okay. But I think Anjon is, right? Also, anybody, what's that guy's name? Anjon, you know what I'm talking about. Was the Polish MP who broke the internet? Like, it's been quite a few years at this point. I remember everybody was like making reaction videos to when he's like in the English morning shows or whatever. The guy who was in European Parliament, he had like a weird mustache, kind of funny name, but I don't remember what it was. And he was really old, like 80 something. And he was a little bit, he was maybe a little bit sexist, let's say, you know. One could make that argument. And he made the national news multiple times and was in all of the memes and everything. How did the Polish people feel about that guy? He was like saying in like English morning show something like something about the wage gap between men and women, and that, you know, men are better in physics or math or whatever. And obviously the stuff that he was saying is like, you know, factually correct. But he was saying it kind of like in a super blunt and offensive way that made him look very sexist, and then everybody was like super mad at him. I think he was saying something like, women shouldn't be in politics or in the European Parliament or something like that. I think he went a little bit overboard at some point in the interview, but I forget what it was. I'm trying to think about his name. I only come up with the Yanis Varoufakis, who I'm pretty sure was like the Greek finance minister, but I feel like his name was something like that, kind of similar. Sounded like a stage name. Can I just find it by googling? Oh yeah, Janus Korvin-Mikke. That's what I'm talking about. No wonder, they actually had the same name. Let me show his picture. Okay, that works. This was the guy. He made the big news at one point. I think he's like really old, almost older than what he looks, because I feel like he was like closer to 90 back then or something like that. Well within his 80s. Wasn't even like 70, something like that. It's been a while. Yeah, well, he's old, so I'm not surprised that he's he's retired at this point. It all, you know, originally when the clip happened, it almost felt like he was just, you know, was almost like some content creator was like trying to farm clips. He was just trying to be like controversial on purpose. Okay, we got owned. That's really, I remember PewDiePie, this is like a really long time ago, maybe like 10 years ago. Been a while. I remember PewDiePie made a reaction video to it. And multiple other people did too. And I remember I saw the original video too. It was a funny event. Hi guys, what about Odd One Gaming? I'm pretty sure his channel is called that, or what do you mean? Pelops or Poddrake? I'm not the best guy to give early game advice. Let me think. I'm pretty sure I want to say Pelops. But they're both quite good, actually. For like progression and even almost in-game content. Maybe Poddrake is more relevant in endgame, and Pelops is probably better early on, I would think. Maybe somebody can give you a better answer in the chat. Yeah, freely, I did miss it. Don't worry, there's gonna be more drama tomorrow. I'm gonna make my reaction video to the Scratches reaction video. That should start some drama. Not that I always wanna go for it, but that was some grade A BS. So there's no way he watched the original video that he was reacting to. I had to make a reaction video to it. I remember, do you guys, speaking of reaction inception, do you remember when there was that, you know, how there was so many reactions to that video, but do you remember when, fuck, I can't remember his name. Do you guys remember that one guy, that used to be one of the bigger Chosen, right? Let me double check. I think it's Chosen. Chosen made a video, and then I think Boomer made a video to his, like selling some gear or whatever, and then everybody made like a reaction video to that video. Yeah, it's Chosen. That's probably the biggest, or at least one of the biggest, reaction chains we ever got in Raid. But so, like, every content creator made a reaction video to that video, and some people made reaction videos to other people's reaction videos. I'm almost certain Scratch made a reaction video to it too, but I don't remember for sure, but I would bet he did. Yeah, I kind of missed it at the end too. It is what it is. Didn't I used to cheat in Hydra class? What do you mean? Like, are you implying that, like, cheating is when clan doesn't do, like, a full points? Or, like, they do low points on purpose? Or what do you mean? To be honest, even that I've never done it, because my damage has always been so low on Chimera that I was always doing my best, and it was still about as good as other people's worst. So I never I never adjusted to my Chimera points or Hydra points to anything, because, you know, my points don't really matter in neither winning the matchup or tanking the points. But what do you mean exactly? Oh, when we used to hop clans, yeah, that, okay, we did do that, okay. That's true. That we did do, yeah. And that was kind of good thing. So what we were doing is that we were swapping clan every 2 months so that we would win Chimera. But we were not exactly doing big points. We started from a fresh clan, we got easy enemies, we did minimum points, and that was good enough. But yeah, okay, that's true. I forgot about that, but yeah, I guess if you consider that cheating, yeah, we did do that. But I basically always did my best in PvE, and the rest of my clanmates just adjusted their damage to the situation, because I was never one of the big hitters in Hydra or any of the other PvE content at any point. But I mean, we're getting a little bit to circular arguments and opinions, but I mean, everybody does it though. Like in CVC, in Hydra, in Siege, everybody does it. I mean, I feel like it's totally different than boosting in Classic Arena. You're repeatedly losing battles to somebody on purpose to, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's not comparable. This looks pretty scary, team. Let's go for the Predator ban and not Sonar. And just hope that I can, well, let's see. Probably not. Let's hope I can get counter-attack up and maybe I can beat him. I have tried Mavara with Predator. Mavara does a lot of heals that is good for both Rotos and Predator, and the Veil is good for him. So I feel like he does have good synergy with my main nukers. And I could use it more often instead of Necret, I feel like. Obviously he means clan hopping. It wasn't obvious. I didn't realize that he meant that in that moment. The clan hopping thing was really good though. let me tell you that it was a good idea. I don't I guess it was organizing it was a little bit messy, but I feel like there should have been more clans doing it, because it was really good for the like clan ecosystem that we didn't have to recruit people based on PvE performance, and we could just gather a bunch of arena players. And we didn't have to have requirements for Hydra or Chimera or anything like that. So I think it was a really good thing for us to do back then. It's not, you can't really do it anymore because of Siege. You can't attend different other events if you leave the clan and join a new one. It worked then, but it doesn't work anymore. I think, are we screwed? I think I'm screwed. Yeah. If I revive it now, it's gonna die anyway. I feel like we're getting into like philosophical debate. What about whaling? Is that not cheating? What about account trading? Do you guys think account trading is cheating? Or okay, let's not even talk about takeovers. Just account trading. Is that cheating? Because if we talk about top clans, you know, most accounts have been traded. Many of them have been traded like literally dozen plus time or dozens of times. Hardly any people have original accounts. Okay, let's try this one without Nakarada with Mavara. Do you think Plarium should ban these guys or just change the matchmaking? Well, it's not up to me, but if it was up to me, I think I could go either way. But I feel like obviously they should change the rules to make boosting as hard or impossible as possible. I think they could do it either way. I think it's fair enough that we're just gonna punish Niklaus, but you guys need to take into account that if it was up to me, I would say that either punish all of them or make it known now that you will get banned if you boost. But I think it would be a little bit unfair if Niklaus gets boosted than other people, and not other people, because it has been done before and it's being done. But also you guys need to take into account that just because he won it this time, there was other people boosting too, so it wouldn't just be Niklaus getting banned, it would be many other people too. People that didn't get the trophy would also get banned. And I feel like they should do it, but I think, if they ban this season and not last season, and they only ban, the people that got good results with the boosting and not the people that boosted but didn't win, it's a very complicated mess. It's hard to navigate for Plarium, so, whatever I do, I'm not gonna, whatever Plarium does, I'm not gonna get too mad about it, because I don't feel like there is a good, clear way to resolve this, and I don't think they can really retroactively go like, go like people who boosted 5 years ago in Platinum Arena and ban them, so I'm not expecting them to ban anybody, to be honest. I agree with you, Aerosol Enchar. I feel like they should do it to everybody, but there's no way they're doing it to everybody. And in that case, I feel like it would be a little bit weird if Niklaus is the only one who gets punished. Also, you know, not that I'm, you know, trying to like, not that I'm on his side. You know, I don't dislike him. I like him, but not that I'm like, I don't want to go like over the, you know, I don't want to go hardcore to defend people of boosting, but there's a very high probability. I mean, Niklaus is very confident that he would have won this season if nobody boosted. So there is that too. There is no good answer to this, to be honest. It's totally plausible, and even, you know, I don't want to say certain, but very probable that if he wasn't boosting, other people would have boosted, and he wouldn't have won. If nobody boosted, there's a good chance that he actually would have won it anyway. So it's a little bit weird. Should I revive Rotos or Anchor? I think we go Anchor and try to bring everybody back. And also, I don't think it has to be banning. They definitely don't want to ban in the first place, so at most it would be removal of the trophy, or maybe like a temporary ban. But there's no way they're banning any big spenders unless they like violate some actual laws and get Parium in trouble, like people did when they were changing their they were buying packs for other people from other countries, or whatever that thing was back in the day that people actually did get banned for, because it was something like Google Pay was like threatening litigation or something like that. It's been a while, I forget the details, but it was something like that. Plarium was getting into legal troubles, and was it like they were gonna be removed from like Google Store or something like that? There was threats about it. I didn't make it, Blissy, but congrats for you for getting it. We don't talk about today's plat finish. I mean, we're talking about it a lot. I think we will talk about it in the future too. What would be like an actual good pick? I don't know. Maybe I should go with Maud, but let's just go with Mavara. I don't have a solution against this guy. Maybe Mavara was not good. I just oh, he didn't ban Rotos. I have like 2 healers and 2 revivers. But I'm just too scared to pick Armans against people, because chances are that they have a lot of Mercurial. Yeah, this guy even has Bayek in Mercurial, which is a little bit rare, but this really would have been really bad for me if I picked Armand as my Bayek counter. That's kind of a weird Bayek build. I think it's a Nuker, but it's in Nuker in 9-piece Mercurial and in... Wait, it didn't even crit on Rotos. That's a really weird build. I don't think it's a Nuker at all. It's Tower Helm and 9-piece Mercurial, so He's trying to make the Bayek as tanky as possible, I guess. Interesting. I think Boozor is in Aspie these days. Everybody is joining Aspie. Not to name, you know, not to target specific people, but you know, Aspie has pretty, you know, long history of cheating themselves. So you know, it is what it is. Maybe the most maybe the biggest history out of any clan in the game. I mean, pretty sure. Again, it's individuals, not the clan, but in that clan's case, for instance, it's literally the clan leader. So, among other people, of course. Fuck, we were talking about that guy, and I can't remember his name, but there was one guy in Mad, very long time ago, who admitted to using cheat engine, and he was kicked, and he joined Aspie, but I can't remember his name. This is so long time ago. I think there was like multiple people that were doing it that didn't, you know, didn't publicly state in the clan of doing it. And then one guy said that, yeah, I'm doing it and everybody else is doing it too. And he got kicked and then he joined Aspie. So, I can't remember his names. I remember there was like a big Reddit drama where people were talking about it. And that guy is in that Reddit chat. And I was trying to look for it so I could find his name. But I couldn't find it and I can't remember his name. But he doesn't play anymore, he quit not too long after that. Oh yeah, Rotos is my only one. Donatello passive didn't save me. It usually does against the Johns, but not this time. Okay, that's the Mavara build. It's nothing too serious. I was supposed to make a video about it a couple of days ago. Probably tomorrow or the next day, but it's like a full video where I just pick Mavara and try to see battles, but it's maybe a little bit weird build. 9-piece Mercurial, 348 speed, 616 resistance. I was kind of trying to play on the fact that she does the resistance buff. Some other people do this kind of things with Joan and other champions that do the buff. 90k health doesn't feel really tanky, but the abilities seem quite good. But I don't have crazy good Mercurial, so it's pretty good honestly for a Mercurial set right now. I'll take it. Might have a penta speed, but it's a 5-star, so still pretty good that I got penta speed resistance banner. Kind of funny. I wasted all of my RNG on that one. Yeah, I mean, I think you could do other builds too. Mercurial is kind of OP. Theodosia is always built in it. It's a little bit hard to do resistance build in Mercurial, but if you don't even need the full resistance, it's a lot more feasible. And it will make her a lot more tanky. She doesn't really feel tanky, but it's a lot more tanky than she would be otherwise. You could just go 6-piece, or maybe is it 8-piece? You could go 4, 6, or 7-piece stone skin, and you could get better resistance. I think that would be another good option, but of course you could just go full speed Mercurial without any resistance at all. I don't think I have to sacrifice too much speed to get this, I mean too much, yeah, I didn't have to sacrifice too much speed to get this resistance, but I would be a little bit tankier without it. Not by much, but I would be a little bit. I think Mavara is quite good, but in terms of like mythic champions and the power creep in arena, it's not like it's a top tier champion, but it's quite good. I think if you're like progressing in the game, Mavara is gonna be great. Her heals feel like very big because she does them very often with the passive. I think she might be quite good in PvE. I would be surprised if Mavara is not gonna end up being meta in some Chimera rotations. I mean, she does multiple buffs on your team, and she has the Fervor ally attack A1, and she does good heals, so she can definitely be the only healer in your team. The revive is single target though, so that puts it a little bit down. It doesn't have to be Life Harvest. I mean, there's like 3 options. It could be Intimidating Presence. Increases and decreases both auras, but unless you rely on speed teams and you have this at high level, it's very negligible difference. The other option is Temporal Chains. Kind of does the same thing, that if you have a speed team and enemy has a speed team, then you might win some battles because you will outspeed based on this blessing. I don't think there's any other that interesting one. I think Life Harvest is just very good in general, and it works in go second teams too and not speed teams. And even at rank 1, destroying 10% of enemy max health when they get revived, probably not the biggest deal, but it can be useful. So I think as far as 1-star blessings for utility goes, it's one of the better options. Any more questions? Fuck, I thought I was... if I refresh this, I'm gonna get live arena battle. Let's see. Okay, Sand Devil. I'll take it. Yeah, I need to do a little bit more grinding, but outside of that, I'm pretty much done for the day. Getting quite late at this point. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks a lot for coming and see ya. Maybe a little bit drama tomorrow. I kind of... some people were asking me, not just one people, if those people see this. It was 2 people. 2 people from separate groups. They were asking me to not go too ham and drama. And I've kind of tried to avoid drama as far as I can. Tomorrow probably gonna be a little bit drama though, so tune in.